Hey guys, this is Spartacus here and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be going over what I consider to be the worst shotgun here in Call of Duty Vanguard, but before we get into that, make sure you guys check out my YouTube short. Unfortunately, if you are subscribed to my channel and you do have notifications turned on, you will not be notified every time a short goes live, which really sucks. I don't know why that's the case, so make sure you're always manually checking my channel and recent videos to see if I've uploaded YouTube shorts, because it is something that I am trying to do more continuously. Sometimes there'll be periods where I just don't upload YouTube shorts for like maybe 2 weeks or so or something like that, but I'm trying to get back into it, so make sure you guys are manually checking my videos and looking for those YouTube shorts. But going back to the worst shotgun here in Vanguard, I believe that gun is the Gracie Auto. This thing, I believe at one point was actually really powerful and was considered to be the best shotgun in the game, but unfortunately I started using this after they nerfed it, and I think one of the things that made this gun super powerful before they nerfed it was actually the gun-ho proficiency, because essentially what gun-ho does, if you guys don't know, is where you can just shoot while you're sprinting, and since this is a semi-auto shotgun, you can just literally sprint and just be spraying around every corner and just being able to kill enemies in an instant, essentially. But now I believe they nerfed this gun to where it's basically shooting marshmallows. At least that's how it feels like to me, and right now we still have that glitch in the game where users who are using the riot shield have more health, and it pisses me off that's the case. I don't know how it's not fixed yet. I guess we are still in Thanksgiving weekend, essentially. I mean, I know this video is uploaded on a Monday, but I'm recording this on a Sunday, and I know Sledgehammer Games isn't working this weekend, but either way, yeah, this gun just feels like a pea shooter right now. I unfortunately did not take advantage of it when it was really powerful, and so here I am using it in what we see currently within Vanguard, and I just hate this thing. And so when you do go up against people who are using the riot shield and you're shooting at them when the riot shield is on their back, I have put in 5 shots. Keep in mind, by default, this thing has 5 shots in it per, I guess, magazine, you could say, even though you can reload 1 shell at a time if you really wanted to. I have put 5 shots into somebody with a riot shield and it doesn't kill them, and it is insanely annoying. Even in hardcore mode, I feel like I get quite a few hit markers with this gun, and I just feel like that just should not be the case, because the thing about this gun, even though it is a semi-automatic weapon, its range is very small. This thing has very small range to it, and it's very hard to actually kill people at longer distances, especially at medium range. Like literally point blank is your only chance of getting kills with this gun, and even at point blank you may not even get a one-shot kill, even if it's to the head. It's very inconsistent, and so because this thing does not have a lot of damage to it, and because this gun does not have a lot of damage range to it, it becomes a very hard weapon to actually use in its current state in Vanguard. And so I feel like at some point they should buff it a little bit. Obviously don't bring it back to what we saw when the game first came out, I suppose. Just make it to where at least the damage per shot is a little bit better. Like, I don't really care too much if they increase the range on this gun or not, because of course there are attachments that can increase the range itself, but there are other attachments that I feel like would benefit this gun greatly. However, some of the downsides to these attachments make it where there's less pellets for each shot, and that's very crucial, considering the base damage for each shot is already so low that reducing the pellets is something that you really want to avoid. Same with attachments that reduce the range on the gun as well. That's something you also want to avoid. And so maybe I was just spoiled with the combat shotgun and with the revolving shotgun. You know, those two shotguns, you can get some pretty good distant kills with that thing, especially in hardcore mode. And so maybe I was just spoiled with those guns for so much that I go to this one and it's just like the complete opposite when it comes to getting ranged kills. And so I don't know what else to tell you guys, but the range and damage per shot on this thing is terrible, even in hardcore mode. Obviously it's a little bit better because enemies are they do have less health than they do in core mode. So I don't know what else to tell you guys. This gun is just absolutely terrible, and you guys are probably wondering, well, if it's so terrible, then why do you have gold on this camo, considering I started using it after they nerfed it? Well, here's the thing, you know, there's a lot of bugs and glitches in this game. Well, one of them is with this weapon, and that you can earn gold camo just randomly before reaching the gun level 70. I don't know how I did it. It just popped up randomly in game, and all of a sudden I got gold unlocked for it. I'm like, okay, well, cool, you know, I guess I have gold, even though all my camo challenges aren't even done yet, and the gun hasn't even reached level 70 yet. So yeah, that's how I got gold camo, you guys, because of some random glitch that just randomly appeared for me. I have no idea what else to tell you. Admittedly, the gameplay in the background isn't too great. This is definitely one of those shotguns that you are really only going to rely on in close quarters combat, but the problem is, you know, I understand that the other shotguns in the game are a lot more powerful, and they probably will receive nerfs in the relatively near future, but there's just really no point of using this thing. Even the double barrel is more reliable than this gun, and that thing can only hold up to 2 shells at a time, so it's really unfortunate that this gun just doesn't perform very well. Obviously, you can put a magazine attachment onto it, and I believe you can go up to 7 shots into that magazine, but, you know, nonetheless, it's just really frustrating using this gun, and of course, there is proficiencies where you can reload faster, which is also really nice, but some of these camo challenges that I'm trying to go for that require you to use 3 certain attachments can be real irritating. One of them requires you to use the sawed-off barrel, which is something I am not looking forward to, and I am going to try and get all the camo challenges done for this game, so that way once they do fix the gold camo glitch, I'll be able to already have gold camo unlocked anyway. But yeah, the sawed-off attachment is something that I just do not recommend using. Obviously, you have to for certain camo challenges, but I mean, my goodness, this thing just has no range to it. It has no damage per shot. It is a marshmallow shooter right now, and I've been really annoyed using it, in all honesty. I don't know what else to tell you guys. This gun is just not good. Like, the other shotguns are just by far way better to use, and I was really nervous to actually start using the double barrel. I might have to make a separate video on that later, but I think everybody already knows that the double barrel shotgun can become dual wield and is extremely power at close quarters. No other gun can compete. It doesn't matter if they're using a shotgun, unless it's the exact same shotgun setup as you, I suppose. Dual wield double barrels are insane in this game. It's quite crazy, and so I can't wait to actually unlock that attachment and start running around with it and see how powerful it really is when I get my hands on it. But just the base double barrel itself, just having one in your hand is still good enough in my opinion. Obviously, you only get 2 shots until you have to reload, but you know, if you just play your cards right, I guess, then yeah, you're going to do pretty good with that weapon. Then of course the combat shotgun, I got that gold a long time ago. Very good when you have the buck and slug attachment on it. And then of course the Einhorn revolving, or I believe the revolving shotgun, I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called Einhorn revolving or something, I don't know. Either way, that's a great semi-auto shotgun, way better than the Gracie Auto by far. Obviously that one has a slower reload speed, which is what makes it a little bit worse, but yeah, the Gracie Auto, you guys, worst shotgun in the game. Let me know what you think about this gun down in the comments below. That's really all I have to say. Make sure you go ahead and check out my YouTube shorts. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I don't really advertise my Twitter too often here in my videos. That's mostly because I don't really care about Twitter followers. But anyway, yeah, if you guys feel like following on Twitter, go ahead. There's going to be a link in the description for that as well. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I shall catch you guys later.